Warning, this contains spoilers for Karate Kid Legends. In the final fight, Leong defeats Connor Day by combining Kung Fu and Miyagi-Do, setting the trap with his brother Bo's spinning kick and then springing it with a counterkick. As Mr. Han always says, everything is Kung Fu. Even Lee being fooled into fighting Connor at school is what inspired Lee's finishing moves. And all things considered, Connor had it easy. Lee was taught by two masters who specialize in using the enemy's aggression, which typically ends in a much more devastating fashion. Lee even reconciles with Connor, like Daniel and Johnny in the first Karate Kid. And just like how Han Shifu spares the dishonorable Master Lee in the Karate Kid, Lee doesn't knock Connor out, even after he tried attacking Lee from behind. Flipping the franchise's usual focus on intergenerational trauma, Legends introduces a complete and well-adjusted martial artist guided by the core lessons of both the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. Instead of passing on his trauma, Lee uses the tragic memory of his brother Bo to gain the confidence and moves that he needed to win. Lee even gets his own freeze-frame victory shot, a nice nod to the movie's 80s roots. Also, by winning the Five Boroughs Tournament, Lee firmly plants the banners of both Kung Fu and Miyagi-Do on the streets of NYC. Even Dr. Fong finally accepts that her son was always destined to be a martial arts champion, and not to bury the lead. But from beginning to end, Karate Kid Legends features arguably the greatest fights in the franchise, comparable only with the last season of Cobra Kai. Speaking of which, we need to talk about that cameo. And what is the best, worst pawn of the entire Karate Kid franchise? Johnny teases Daniel about opening a pizza business called Miyagi-Do. Prompted by Victory Pizzeria in NYC sending a hot one to the Valley, taking a slice right out of Cobra Kai, Johnny proudly claims Ennio's pizza is better than anything New York has to offer. Speaking of which, after that post-fight first kiss, Lee and Mia are getting along nicely at the second pizzeria Victor just opened. Victor even gives stuffed crust a try. Lee's not the only one combining styles. Meanwhile, with his mission accomplished, Mr. Han returns to China. In short, all is well for the main cast of Karate Kid Legends, and New York City is once again safe from karate bullies for now. And in case you're wondering, there is no post-credit scene. Legends deftly dodges the long, drawn-out trend of inserting reveals or teasers after the credits roll. This also means the ending doesn't offer any further clues about where Karate Kid is headed next. We certainly wouldn't mind seeing more of Lee and Mr. Han. And if we're really lucky, the next movie will be about Johnny Lawrence and the rise of Miyagi-Do. So, what did you think of how Karate Kid Legends ended? Tell us your thoughts in the comments, and keep watching Movie Recap Pro.